declared in function 1, which is another function. Okay. So what is happening here? You see that a variable that is declared outside the function or a block is called a local variable. Okay, sorry, yeah, inside a function and or a block is called a local variable. So that is discussed here. Just we can see that this function 1 is actually taking the responsibility of this particular variable x equal to 10, and x is a local variable of this particular function 1. Okay, and x is also in the scope of the function. Okay, scope means that is under the function. So what is the global variable? If I have a function called function 1 and I am declaring a variable outside the function, then that will be called the global variable. So this variable can be used in the function here, in this function also, as well as outside the function also. Means after this function name, if I print something, some value, like if I write printf then %d then value, then also this value will be printed. So therefore this is the global declaration. Global declaration means that we can use this variable within the function here. In this particular portion I can print the value of print the value of value, or I can print outside the function also. Both are allowed here. So you can see the definition here: a variable that is declared outside the function or a block is called a global variable. Okay. Now static variable. So what is that? You see, whenever we are writing int x equal to 10 in a function called function 1, and also we are writing static int y equal to 10. So difference between these two variables, what is that? You see that this is a normal variable, that is a local variable of the function 1, and this is a static variable. Okay. So by definition, if you tell that, we have to tell a variable that is declared using static keyword is called static variable. Okay. Now in the function call, so when you are going to call the function, this function 1, okay, the local variable will print the value that is 10. Okay, 10 will be printed here. But for the static variable, so you see that here if you are writing, suppose x equal to x plus 1 and you are writing y equal to y plus 1. So whenever you are going to call the function here, x will be assigned as 10 always, and you will get the value 11, again 11, again 11. In this way always 11 will be printed, because whenever you are calling the function, the value of x is actually flashed with 10 automatically. Okay, you are just calling the function, then the value of x will be 10, assigned as 10, and that will be incremented to 11. But for the static variable will keep the value that is incremented previously. So when the function is called again, you are assigning y equal to 10, but it will not take the value y equal to 10. It will take the previously assigned value, and that will be again incremented. That means if you are going to print x and y together, x will be printed as 11, 11, 11 this way. Okay, means all values will be 11. But y will be printed as 11, 12, 13, 14 in this way. Okay, so static variable can keep the previously stored value of a variable, but a normal variable can
ওই ফর লুপে ওই মানে যে a প্লাস প্লাস আর প্লাস প্লাস এর ব্যাপারটা হতো ওই রকম।
No, that is another thing. That is actually pre-increment or post-increment. But here is the concept of static variable. Static variable can keep the previously incremented or previously assigned value. But the variable that is a local variable or a normal variable, that will be keeping the flash value, means the value you are flashing here. So you are flashing the value with 10 every time. So that value will be printed here, means 10 will be printed here. If you are going for the static variable, that will keep the previously assigned. So as this value is incremented here, y equal to y plus 1, y will be 11. Second time when the function will be called, this value will not be assigned. This 10 will not be assigned within y. So y will be 12. 11 plus 1 means 12. Again this will be 13, 14 in this way. Okay. So static variable will keep. So just you can test this one also. This program also you can test in your laptop. If you take a static variable within a function definition, then you will check that the value will be printed in the form of the previously value will be assigned with the next value in this way. That will be incremented one by one. Okay. You can check that one also. Now we have the type of automatic variable. Okay. So when you are writing int x, that is a normal local variable or function. If we write auto int x or auto int y like that, so they are telling the difference here actually. See that this local variable is same as the auto variable, means by default int x is auto int x. Okay, instead of writing auto int x, we are writing int x only. Okay, so there are 4 different types of variable. One is the auto, then static, and then your register and the external. Okay, so I told you about the static and auto. Auto means that a variable you are declaring as int x is same as auto int x. Okay, or auto int y, same thing. But for the external, what is the external? External means that a global variable. Global variable means that if you can declare like extern int x, that is just outside the main function also, then this extern int x means x variable can keep the value within the variable for the entire program, means it can be used, this x can be used within main function, within print value function, within function 1, within function 2, function 3, in any function throughout the entire program. If you have suppose n number of functions, in n number of functions you can use that one, because you are writing the definition, this declaration of the variable, that is just after this hash include std.h, after that. Okay, because you are not writing the variable definition, or you are not writing the variable declaration within a particular function, you are writing outside the function definition. Therefore it can be used throughout the entire program. Okay, and register type variable is there also. That is actually a variable which is used for the loop purpose, because register type variable is a variable that is actually that can store data within the register, not within memory. This auto, static, extern, this will store data within memory, but register variable store data within register. So register is actually much more faster than the memory, and therefore register can take the loop variable, because we know that loop variable value change very frequently, because if you are running suppose 1 to 100, you have to change the value from 1 to 2, then 2 to 3, then 3 to 4, then 4 to 5, in this way. So it is done very frequently. Therefore instead of storing in the main memory, you can store the value within the register, and that is possible by using the register variable. Okay, that is not discussed here, I can tell you later, because that is present already in this part, that is called the storage classes. This part I can tell you here. Yes, this
আমি
part.
একটু পরের দিন করে দেবে, কারণ আজকে খেতে যেতে হবে, এবার
Okay,
9টার
okay,
আগে।
yeah, just see this part. Auto, extern, static, and register. Okay, these things are there. So its storage place is register, and their storage place is RAM. Okay, so this thing I will tell later. Just I have completed up to the up to the data, variables. Okay, next I will tell about the theory in some other classes. Okay,
ওকে
Devanjan, is it okay? Is it
হ্যাঁ
clear?
হ্যাঁ